you trust the label. But 6 popular protein powders hide a twist. Fillers that inflate the protein while dragging in heavy metals, sweeteners, and gut irritants. Today, we expose the imposters and show you what to check before your next scoop. Want to keep your gains without the garbage? Stay to the end for the simple label test and the certification logos that actually mean something. Number 1, Body Fortress Super Advanced Whey. You see a huge tub with loud protein claims and a price that undercuts the aisle. It feels smart. Big scoop, small bill, done. But why does a whey need a paragraph of extras? Here's the truth. Long decks often signal cheap padding. Freeform amino acids like glycine or taurine can be slipped in to boost the lab's nitrogen score. That test reads protein, but your muscles read short change. It's like fluffing a pillow with tissue paper. Looks full, collapses under weight. Sweeteners and gums pile on too. Sucralose, acesulfame, potassium, cellulose gum, carrageenan. These build body and sweetness, not strength. They can stir up gas, cramps, or that sloshy bloat that kills a workout while hiding off notes from lower-grade inputs. Watchdogs have long warned that bargain tubs often skip external checks. No seal means no neutral lab confirming protein content, contaminants, or label accuracy. And flavor systems can drift batch to batch, so your scoop this month won't match the last. Do the quick label test, short ingredients. No free-form aminos named, a visible third-party seal. If it fails 2 of 3, skip it. Next up, a premium name with a flavor twist that raises a different kind of red flag. Number 2, MuscleTech NitroTech, flavored. You grab MuscleTech NitroTech in chocolate because it tastes like dessert and still claims a big protein hit. It feels like you solved the sweet tooth and the macro math in one scoop. But cocoa is a plant, and plants pull metals from soil. Cadmium and lead can ride along in cocoa powder, so chocolate flavors carry extra risk. And flavored versions often pack a busy flavor system that your gut pays for later. Here's the truth. Multi-part sweetener stacks, acesulfame potassium, sucralose, and thickening gums add body and sweetness, not strength. Sensitive users report headaches, nausea, or bathroom runs when those stacks pile up. It's like padding a suitcase with bricks. More weight, zero value for muscle. Consumer-focused testing trends show chocolate flavors test dirtier than vanilla. When the label gets complex, a third-party seal matters more because it reins in drift and forces tighter specs across flavor ingredients. Your safer move with NitroTech flavored? If you don't see an independent sport or purity certification, default to vanilla or unflavored. Then confirm the brand posts a current heavy metal spec, not a vague claim. Now to a fan favorite that looks clean on paper but skips a crucial step. Number 3, Quest Protein Powder. You see Quest Protein Powder and the macros hit all the notes. Low sugar, high protein, low carbs. It looks lean and dialed in, the kind you see in clean shaker shots on Instagram. But there's no independent seal on the tub. That means you're trusting the label as is. When Watchdog scores raise doubts about purity or accuracy, a missing seal turns guesswork into risk. Here's the truth. Third-party testing checks 3 things you can't see. It confirms real protein content, screens for contaminants, and scans for banned substances that can derail a job test or a season. Without that check, brands can lean on fillers, heavy flavor masks, or underdeliver on protein while the front still shines. It's like buying a gas pump with no meter. You pay full price and hope every gallon is real. Consumer groups call out vague testing claims and push for proof. When a brand won't publish results, you have no baseline. Use a 2-step safeguard. Favor NSF, certified for sport or informed sport. Then ask the brand for a current COA for your flavor and lot. No seal and no COA? Walk away. Next up is a gym staple with a performance promise, but the flavor path tells another story. Number 4, GNCAMP Wheybolic, flavored. GNCAMP. Wheybolic sounds fast, strong, elite. You expect tight control and real oversight on every scoop, especially the flavored ones. But flavored performance tubs can hide the same filler tricks as bargain picks. Added enzymes, sucralose or acesulfame potassium, and thickening gums shape sweetness and creamy mouthfeel. Yet they add little to muscle protein synthesis. You get taste engineering, not better recovery. And not every flavor or SKU carries an outside seal, so you can't assume consistent auditing. Here's the truth. Enzyme blends can help digestion a bit, but they won't turn a mediocre protein matrix into a better builder. Complex flavor systems raise GI stress when you stack scoops in a day. Brand-owned labels also control their own audits, which blurs tough checks on batch-to-batch drift. Think of it like grading your own exam. The score looks fine until someone else reads the answers. Category findings show third-party seals cut variability, and flavored formulas, by design, pose higher gut risk when the ingredient list gets long. Your move is a performance checklist: simple ingredients, clear protein source, whey isolate listed up front, and an NSF certified for sport or informed sport seal on that exact flavor. Now let's look at a popular plant-based pick wearing an organic halo. Number 5. Organ Organic Protein, flavored. You see organ organic protein and think safer by default. Organic, plant-based, clean farming, clean scoop, but plant proteins can carry more metals from soil. Peas and rice act like sponges. They pull up lead, cadmium, and arsenic that sit in the ground. Add chocolate flavor and you stack cocoa on top, which can bring its own load. Organic farming reduces pesticides, but it does not promise low metals. Here's the truth. Big flavor blends mean more additives doing texture and taste work, not nutrition. Sugar alcohols like erythritol can rush water into the gut and ferment in the colon. That can mean bloating, cramps, and gas right when you need a steady stomach. Think of it like filling your tank with foamy fuel. Lots of volume, poor drive. Testing trends show many plant powders carry detectable lead. Clean labels and bright seals on the front don't erase that risk, and watchdog scores have flagged plant brands that lean hard on marketing. Your safer plant play: pick vanilla or unflavored, look for a pea rice blend with an independent seal, and rotate your proteins to dilute exposure. One more crowd favorite claims big value, but the label tells a different story. Number 6. 6-Star Whey Protein Plus. You see 6-Star Whey Protein Plus and the extras look like a deal. Creatine, enzymes, added aminos, 1 scoop, many benefits. But those add-ons can hide lower-grade protein or enable label games. Added free aminos can inflate nitrogen tests that labs read as protein, while your muscle does not. And a built-in creatine dose blurs your tracking. You can't tell how much actual whey you get or whether your daily creatine hits the target. Here's the truth. Mixed function tubs make dosing guesswork. One day you double scoop for protein and overdo creatine. The next day you hold back and underdose both. For athletes, no independent seal means no neutral lab. Checked purity or accuracy, and that raises contamination risk. When you train for a season or a test, that's not a small risk. Category patterns show flashy add-on claims often stand in for missing third-party verification. A single ingredient creatine monohydrate with NSF or USP on the label gives clean dose control and a clear purity mark. The fix is simple: split the stack. Buy a certified whey or plant protein, then add a certified creatine on its own. Clean, simple, testable.